Hello, I'm Auger with Auger Auger, an accident and injury law firm serving Rock Hill and the surrounding areas for over 30 years. Today, I want to discuss a serious issue that affects many drivers: hit-and-run accidents in South Carolina. These incidents can leave victims with injuries, damages, and questions about their rights. So let's dive into what constitutes a hit-and-run, the legal consequences, and why having a dedicated attorney is essential. Fortunately, like most states, South Carolina requires that all motor vehicles carry uninsured motorist coverage on their auto policies. This coverage, also known as coverage, protects you and the passengers in your vehicles as if it were the other person's insurance. It can cover your medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, and other related damages if the at-fault driver cannot be identified. Additionally, South Carolina allows policyholders to stack coverage, which can significantly increase the compensation available to you in the event of an accident. Stacking means you may be able to combine the underinsured and uninsured motorist coverage limits for multiple policies or vehicles under your name, maximizing your financial recovery. This can make a critical difference in severe cases where damages exceed the limits of a single policy. In South Carolina, hit and run occurs when a driver involved in an accident fails to stay at the scene, regardless of whether the collision caused injuries, property damage, or a fatality. The law mandates that a driver must remain at the scene, render aid if necessary, and wait for law enforcement to arrive to ensure the incident is officially documented. Failure to comply with this requirement is not only a violation of the law, but also comes with severe consequences. South Carolina's hit-and-run laws are strict, with penalties escalating based on the nature of the severity of the incident. Leaving the scene after an accident can result in misdemeanor or felony charges, depending on the extent of the damage and injuries involved. Beyond criminal penalties, drivers involved in hit-and-run cases may also face administrative penalties from the South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles, such as license suspension or revocation. Civil consequences can also be severe. Victims may pursue compensation for medical expenses, lost wages, or other damages. If the at-fault driver fled the scene, they could also face additional liability, such as punitive damages. Proving fault in a hit-and-run case involves multiple elements. Prosecutors and injury attorneys must demonstrate that the accident occurred, the defendant was the driver, they knew about the accident, and they willfully left the scene. Evidence such as police reports, witness statements, and medical records are vital in building a case, which is why it's essential to work with an experienced legal team. Are there any circumstances where leaving the scene may be permissible in South Carolina? The law recognizes a few exceptions. Number one, to alert police. If you cannot call law enforcement from the scene, you may leave temporarily to notify them. Number two, to seek medical attention. If you or someone else is injured, seeking immediate medical help is allowed. Number three, to avoid danger. If staying at the scene poses a threat to your safety, you may relocate to a safer location. At Auger Auger, we understand the complexities of hit-and-run cases and the challenges victims face. Our team is dedicated to gathering evidence, challenging insurance companies, building a strong case to secure fair compensation for your injuries and your damages. We also work to ensure you make the most of your UAM coverage, including leveraging stacking provisions to maximize compensation. We offer our A&A zero-fee guarantee, which means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. If you or someone you know has been affected by a hit-and-run accident, contact Auger Auger today for a free, no-obligation consultation. Let us put our experience to work for you and help you pursue the justice and compensation that you deserve.